All right, how you guys doing? Listen, I was just on Instagram and I ran across a video of a mom, a black mom. She's at the hospital and she's literally pouring her heart out because none of the doctors or nurses are doing anything to help her child survive. Now, the mom and the family member, guys, they had to perform CPR on the child because the hospital refused to offer assistance. Mom is asking that we all help spread the news about this local hospital that cares less about black people and their children.
This shit is fucking horrible. They got my baby up here not helping him. They got my baby not helping him. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is so fucking horrible. Look at that. Look at this shit. He got a blood pressure. He got an oxygen. He got a heart rate. He got.
What would you like us to do if his heart stopped? Even though his heart didn't have no problems at all. And I told them everything possible. Everything it takes to save his life, that's what I wanted to be done. And that was not done. Then, yesterday, they gave him some medicine and somehow his heart stopped. And it kept stopping. And it, for some reason, it wouldn't stop. His heart rate wouldn't stop going down. I don't know what they gave him. I don't know what they gave him. It's 653 Parkway, Orlando, Florida.
Now, this is absolutely awful because there's no telling how many black children this has happened to. I've always had a feeling that they've, done some kind of organ harvesting. I don't want to say that that's what this is, but that's just what I believe about hospitals when it comes to black children and black women and black men, period. But I'll leave that for you to decide. Now, here's what Nayim's parents had to say about the entire accident.
All of you all over the world who have given your support for our son, Nayim Carter. Nayim Carter, as everybody knows, was murdered. Nayim was murdered by the U.S. medical industrial complex. They took his life. Traditionally, what they do is, most of the times that we are killed, usually we hear about a law enforcement officer who may have shot us down with bullets. But we want y'all to not remove the fact that Nayim was shot too. Nayim was shot, though, with drugs to stop his heart. That hospital, Nemours Children's Hospital, 6535 Nemours Parkway, in December of 2020. Nayim had pneumonia. We took care of Nayim for months, and he was great. Every now and then, like any other human, he can get sick, get a cold, but we took care of that at home, though. Like most, and he'd go get his checkup after, and he was okay. We see Nayim a little sick. He spoke to us the way he did. Give him a little Tylenol. If he needed some antibiotics, he got that, and Nayim was fine. Nayim was beautifully fine. Just the fact that when he ended up having the pneumonia, we took him to his pulmonologist. His CO2, what we breathe out, was kind of high. So then they began to neglect and abuse him. I and my wife, his mother, we had a situation, a circumstance with a doctor by the name of Dr. Potts. Dr. Potts is his name. Dr. Robert Potts, that's his name. He calls us out of the blue. Okay, we have somebody there all the time. Nayim is never left alone. It's not I or her, it's someone else, and they're always there. So he could have went in the room and had the conversation, but he calls and he says, I thought Nayim was having a seizure, so I gave him some Ativan. A large dose of Ativan now. He said he sings flat. This was in January now. He said he sings flat. He sings flat. So when my colleague come in the morning, we're going to declare him dead. We're like, you're not going to do that. And you did not have our permission to give him Ativan. So we said it's not going to happen what you're talking about. So we had an attorney speak to him. He still insisted on doing the procedure. So we wrote up the medical directive. He got those in the morning that we want Nayim to be full coded, even though they're supposed to already have that. And they couldn't have his organs. They can't have his melanin. They can't have anything from Nayim. So we did that. So after we did that, they still continued to do the madness that they were doing. Dr. Robert Smith is his name. Both doctors' name is Robert. And Dr. Lungani's the one who made the phone call. And that's the one who gave him the injection on Sunday. A week ago, she asked about his heart stop. A week later, she gives him something that made his heart stop. So, anyways, getting to yesterday. They did the foolishness that they did. They called us out of the room to talk. And while we're talking to this doctor, they're in the room, and he gets a call. And then he comes in the room, and she says they up to something. And we go there, and then they like, since we're not doing the DNR, they're going to stop. And they're going to stop helping him while he was just destatting. And so, it devastated her. He came out her womb, I'm his father. This is his mother. She carried him for 9 months. So, anyways, immediately, leaped over them.
They intentionally did what they did, because they was tired of taking care of Nayim, and they was tired of Nayim, and they couldn't understand why he wouldn't stop. Like, they couldn't understand why he wouldn't give up, and that's because Nayim's will was to live. And like you said, for those who are out there making those nasty comments, those videos, just